Evening all. How are we? Merry Christmas to all. Or shall I say bar humbug? No, I'm joking. Obviously, prepare for the unexpected, hence why we're here tonight. I'm joined, as usual, by my fellow co-host, Andrea Evans, who I'll bring on now. Hello.
Hey, y'all. Happy holidays.
Bar humbug!
We love the Grinch. We know the Grinch. You got a good heart, Grinch. The Grinch that stole Christmas.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
show him your hat. I love it. I love your.
Yeah, do not. I'll take it off. I'll take it off, and there you go. It's the cartoon version one.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, as I said, it's prepared for the unexpected. We did say we finished last week, but nope, we're here. This is the final show of 2022.
We're here, y'all. We're here. Yes.
And people's going to want to know the topic. And the topic, even Andrea doesn't know the topic, but that topic is introduction to the new people who's coming into the team. And what are we hoping for 2023? Because I'm all spiritual here, Andrea, and I've got that feeling 2023 is going to be a big year for podcasters such as the Warriors. Big year. Yeah, she's quiet.
Big year.
Well, obviously, I'll introduce them. We've got Becky Chadburn. She obviously is going to be doing her own show at some point. Nothing's concrete yet, but she's going to be talking about domestic violence because obviously that is a big thing lately in both men and women. Then we've got Terry. She's obviously going to be talking about trauma and anxiety. So, you know what? Why wait? Let's just bring them on.
Bring them on.
Yeah, so please all share, guys. See you shortly. Hello, ladies.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I am very privileged to be the only bloke here.
Like sweating.
Hey.
Oh, hang on. Becky's here. Becky's gone. I don't know where she's gone.
Okay.
I'm sure she'll be back. Yeah, it's all right.
She'll be back.
She'll be back. Of course she will. Yeah. Yes. So, Terry, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm wonderful, and I'm so excited to be back on this show and, of course, to be more involved in the new year. Thank you so much for having me and giving me this awesome opportunity. I think, what you were saying about 2023, I am behind you 100%. It's going to be an amazing year.
Yeah. Hello, Michelle. Hope you're well. We've already got people in the comments. So, yeah, please all share this, guys. Final episode of the year. So with 3 days till Christmas. Now, I have to start. What sort of year have you actually had? And this is the both of you. What sort of year have you had?
So I'm going to be totally honest. Like, I just feel like it was a year of what the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
A good year, but just like really tested my every being and everything that I believe in, but I think that that's just, pivoting us into what's going to be an amazing year.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Andrea? What sort of year have you had?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, she's breaking up.
It's been a hell of a year.
Yeah. Yeah. Becky?
It's been a hell of a year.
Am I breaking up? What a year.
What a year. Yeah. I don't know. I agree with all of you. It's been one fucking shit year. It really has. But yeah, it's all about how you make it, though, isn't it? And how you respond. And 2023, I'm seeing different things coming to all of us. All of us, like, obviously, I've had a shit year, but now over the last few days, me and Kerry's received some news.
Yes, oh my God,
Yeah,
congratulations. I nearly
congratulations.
forgot.
I know.
Got a new baby coming.
That's so exciting. Are you ready for another one? Since you got a break.
Yeah.
I've never ever answered that question, so I'll let you know in about 6 months'
they're ready.
We'll talk
I
again when
know.
you're not sleeping.
I don't sleep anywhere.
Oh,
I'm a night owl.
that's good at least.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm still processing it. Oh, Kerry, she's been shopping and stuff like that. So yeah,
Really?
she's already ready. She's ready, but me, not really. Not really. But hey,
She
what
said
do you
she.
expect? What?
You're not ready. Well, you're gonna get ready.
Now you don't have
Of course
a
I
choice
am.
now. There's no going back.
Oh no, there's no. I don't regret it. I don't
you gonna
regret
get
it. It's. I didn't
And
expect
didn't nobody
it.
say that. See.
Yeah, of course. It caught you off guard.
They
But it's so
regretted it.
interesting. I have two friends that are pregnant now as well, both at the same time. They're sisters. What's going on? Everyone's getting pregnant. I'm just like over here making sure that I don't catch it too.
Never say never. Never say never.
You
No,
said
my husband can't have
everybody.
any.
I'm not
I made sure of
pregnant.
Uh,
I can't either. I got 7. 7.
Whoa!
So you know,
7. Oh my
won't
gosh,
be no more
Andrea.
coming this way.
Kids are amazing, but whoa, I just want to travel. So
Well,
like, I'm so
3
glad that mine are
girls.
done.
yeah, well, we had plans. Me and Kerry had plans where, Michelle will stick
We
with
had
her
a
six.
beautiful trip
Wow,
together.
lady, you're so
I
brave.
take
Yeah,
my
well-
kids with me, and they're grown.
Well, me and Kerry said that after the 2, when we turned 40, we were going to go traveling, like go on a cruise and stuff like that. Well, we still can do that because obviously the 2 kids we've got, they're going to be adults by the time we turn 40. So it's like they could look after it for a few days.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. But anyway, about the Warriors. So, Becky, what exactly did you see when? What exactly did you see when I said, "Do you fancy getting the message out with the Warriors about domestic violence?" What vision did you see?
I think it's more about like. So basically, I have a friend. Obviously, I'm not going to disclose a name for personal reasons. And she's similar to me, got the same background as me, been through the similar stuff that I have, and we kind of like supported each other. And I said, like, look, you need to go and get some professional help. So she took all the courage and the strength that she had to go to the doctors. And the doctor turned around and said, well, you don't look depressed. So I kind of thought, well, what does mental health look like? And then I'd seen something that you'd posted, and I was just like, well, actually, mental health, and like Terry does, obviously, you do a lot about trauma as well. So I think it's all kind of linked together. So maybe my little voice isn't enough. So maybe I need more people to make a bigger noise so that people actually like listen to us when we're saying, you know, we need help, we need some support. And I think like domestic violence is linked into mental health because a lot of people have poor mental health because of abuse and trauma.
Yeah.
So it's how do we support that in, as we said before, like one umbrella.
We gotta stop the stigma.
Yeah, but how do we do that? Because whenever we mention mental health or issues or domestic violence, people just don't want to listen to that. How do I make it so it's not so stigma and that people actually listen to what we're saying so that we can make it a better place?
Do you want to get
Correct
that,
me if
Sarah?
I'm wrong. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong,
That's
but
what we're
obviously
here for. That's what we're here
I'm new
for.
to the UK.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, but since I've been in the UK, I just see this like message that's portrayed on the ones that we hate and on the TV, and just like I really think that that's where the stigma comes from, is the way it's portrayed on the TV, and just this weird message that they are kind of sharing about mental health, and I think that's the problem, is the stupid media. So we have to use these platforms just to talk about the real stuff behind it, like what does it actually mean? Because it's mentioned so much here in the UK, I think when a person hears mental health, they're like, ugh,
and
here we go again,
We have a choice.
Hmm.
We have a choice, whether we watch TV or whether we fall into what society says. I'm not in a box.
No.
I don't watch TV. I have my TV on all day. It don't bother me none. I might watch the news here and there, and I choose what I watch. I want to watch things that are uplifting. That's what I'm going to watch.
And I think that's important.
We know the news,
Yeah.
We know the news. We know what's going on around us. And that's why we're here together, building the platform and continuing to go into 2023, ending the stigma of mental illness. That's exactly what our motto is as far as the mental health warriors. So we are coming together to make that change. That's how we do it, Becky. Y'all join us and we join y'all, and
your family now, your family.
We can
It's
end
exciting.
It is. Yeah.
That's how we do it.
I see that Michelle wrote something there about.
Yeah, go on.
So Michelle wrote about being declined for life insurance just because of mental health. I just want to ask you, Michelle, can you just tell us more about that? Because that just seems absolutely ridiculous. What does your mental health have to do with your life insurance? I can't. But again, I don't know how you guys have lived in the UK for so long, because when it comes to the government and what's going on here, I'm already like, what the hell?
Sorry, Andrea's from Nebraska.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you and Becky are here in the UK, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I've never seen England as home. I've never seen England as home. Never.
No, me neither.
No.
Yeah. They just said because I have mental health, too much of a high risk.
Yeah, there you go. Posted it.
This is something that's so interesting to me, because even ADHD is like listed on that list of all the mental health
things.
Same
with autism.
Yeah, but I just think, like, whoa, why are we creating such a thing around these, these conditions, or
the misconception?
Because these kids that have ADHD and have autism now can't go get jobs and things like that. I just think it's so ridiculous.
Exactly.
So basically, you've got to try and hide the fact that you have a mental illness. You probably are too ashamed to go get help because you're scared that you're not going to make it in life. It's just shocking.
Do you know what, Andrea?
I mean, truth be told.
Go on.
Like, truth be told, like, I went for a job interview with my friends, and they said, do you have mental health? And I was just like, nope. Because I was scared that if I admitted to it, I wouldn't get the job. So I just lied. And then, like, some days when I have a really bad day, I have to still go because they don't know about my condition.
Yeah. I don't know about you, Andrea, but I love it when people come on show and just start ranting. I love it.
It's ridiculous, because I think if there were proper, like, services that was there to actually help you, then obviously I know it'd go down to funding and supporting better services. But then if they were to do that, the government then loses money, which means they don't get paid enough, which means politics don't get paid more. So they just say, oh, we can't help because we'll lose money. So everybody else has to suffer.
Well, I spoke with my psychologist, and she basically said that she used to work for the NHS, but now she doesn't. She's gone private, and she informed me NHS get a big chunk of the salary, and only mental health services only get 2% of that salary. 2%.
Shocking.
Yeah.
But
That's
I guess
how
that's where we
underfunded we
come
are.
in, right? Because we just bypass all of the crap and we're like, we're here for you. What can we do for you? Come and talk to us. You know, we believe you.
Yeah.
We want to
Where's
you.
Michelle? Where's she from?
She's from UK as well. She's from England.
Yeah, like medication just don't help. I mean, I've tried every tablet under the sun and they just don't make no difference.
I think medication is just numbing the problem, not really getting to the bottom of it and helping you sort it out. Because the moment you go off the meds, then what?
It's World War III.
When I've done my mental health training, now I'm all for like if people need to have medication, then take it. But I'm always thinking there's always an alternative to medication. And ever since I've done my training in mental health, I've always now compared medication to electroconvulsive therapy, where basically the medication is practically electrifying your brain.
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
Honestly,
you don't know half of it, Becky, with what I've learned.
Maybe you'll have to educate me. I've got a friend I'm trying to support, and like when it comes to like counselling and therapy,
well, you know,
I'm struggling a little bit with it.
Go on, Andrea.
Shock therapy can be something. Shock therapy isn't just shock of electric current. It's also, for instance, I used to pick holes in my stomach at night, dig. I had sores all over my stomach, and it really bothered me, but I didn't stop. Stopped. Pictures of it, and when I looked at them pictures, that shocked me. You know what I mean? It shocked me into stopping, because when I looked at the pictures, it hurt. It hurt me. You know what I'm saying, inside, and it made me change my behavior. So I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. So Terry,
in different ways.
Yeah. So Terry, I'm loving Michelle opening up like this. I really do. She's awesome. But talk about what you do when it comes to trauma and anxiety, and how do you think all that will fit into the Warriors?
So a lot of what I do boils down to actually uncovering why we have these behaviors and why we have these episodes. And obviously, I'm quite more on the spiritual side. So I honestly believe that when we suffer with this depression and anxiety, it's just when we're so far past ourselves, we're so distorted, living way too far in the past, and not really coping, numbing rather. Like medication, I think, is just a way to numb, same as alcohol, drugs. We may as well just put it all in, and then having that anxiety just being too far in the future. So really just having a look at where that fits in, learning how to become present, learning to accept your shadows, and really just start healing that trauma. And a lot of the ladies that I work with have all had childhood trauma. And obviously that's why they resonate with me, because we also have a lot of trauma around our mothers. So just really getting to that and finding ways to overcome that. So I saw Michelle mention hypnotherapy. So sorry, that's my alarm. So I did NLP. I don't know why my alarm's going off at this time, but anyway, so I did NLP training and I wanted to do the hypnotherapy. I actually bought the course, but then I just realized some of the ladies that came to me after doing the hypnotherapy, you cannot do hypnotherapy unless you're ready, because that's like opening Pandora's box. And if you're not ready for all of that to actually start coming forward, please, I advise you don't go there yet. Okay, especially if you're on medication, please don't do that to yourself. So yeah, it's just basically using things like NLP, tapping, anything like that, just really getting to the root of the problem. I think that's the most important thing. Any of this mental health, I told you that I started working in mental health offline, which I'm so excited about, because now I actually get to be with people. And it's been such an emotional week, because it's just so hard to see just how deep this trauma can go and how it can absolutely wreck your life, you know, and just, oh, it's just heartbreaking. So I think that's the bottom line, is just to, where does it come from, you know? Why are you suffering this way?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just.
I have a
I've just
question.
found it.
I have a question for the ladies. Can I ask a question?
Sure, as well,
Terry,
Andrea.
Becky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know why y'all want to join the mental health warriors and come in the new year with us. What's your take on it?
Because I think that, like I said before, I think mental health affects everybody, and I think more so for me because obviously my mental health, because of abuse, wasn't all that great. So I think part of it is understanding more about mental health, to understand how to help other people and raise more awareness around mental health and domestic violence. Because it's all
so
understanding me and others as well.
And so for me, I just think that there's a huge message that needs to be shared about mental health. You know, I myself have survived, you know, being molested, being abused physically, emotionally, mentally. And I also had depression, anxiety, and I was a drug addict. I used to drink a lot. So it's just, for me, my message is just to help people and say, like, flip, it's okay that we did all of these things and we went through these things, but it's not the end of the world, and it doesn't have to be our whole story. You know, it's just a chapter, and we can overcome that. Like, if I can overcome it, anybody can, you know, if you just choose yourself, of course. And obviously being on your show last time and being in contact with Adam and seeing what he's doing and just moving into the mental health space now, because obviously trauma is a lot to do with mental health. I just feel like if we start collaborating, we will reach more people, you know. We have to do this as a community. It's the only way that we're going to be heard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
agree
want
with
to. So do I. I want to touch on when you
I
mentioned
agree.
tapping. I want to mention tapping, Terry, because we've already got shows lined up for New Year. Like Andrea, we've already got 3 guests for the show, and just the topics are going to be powerful. But I know you're going to be on Lisa's show talking about EFT tapping as well, aren't you?
Lisa's show? Me or Andrea?
Andrea.
Who's Lisa?
She's part of the team.
Oh, I'm going to be on her show?
Apparently. Unless she's talking about a different Andrea,
Okay.
I don't know.
When is it? Because
But
I don't
anyway.
even know.
Anyway,
I don't even know
but yeah,
about it. Look, I'm like, huh?
I'm probably talking about the wrong Andrea. That's my fault. I don't know. See, this is how unscripted we are. We don't know.
It's okay. It's the end of the year. We shouldn't know what's going on right now. It's okay.
Yeah, if y'all got shows out there, I'll be on your show. Just come and let me know. I'll be on your show.
I can tell you though, in the new year, we are going to be touching on a topic not one warrior's ever covered over the last almost 3 years, and that is we're actually going to talk about suicide, the impact of it. We're going to be touching on that. And we've already got a guest for that, Andrea, by the way.
We're going to have to be doing a lot. I know you getting the guests. You be pulling them in.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
I love it. I love it. Yes.
Absolutely.
You bring the best guests. Look, you got Terry and Becky.
Hey, these two are awesome.
I get to connect with new folks too. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah. Hey, these two are awesome. They are. They really are. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And they don't take shit off anyone either.
I know.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Take no shit.
Yeah, I know. I got time for that.
Exactly. So yeah.
Look, we
I
played
don't know
this
what to say.
game yesterday with my family, and that was one of the questions. And we had to fill in the space. Ain't nobody got time for blank, right? And yeah, that's what we were talking about yesterday, playing a game. And we all came up and ain't nobody got time for the BS.
Yeah.
Oh, just say it, Andrea.
No.
You know what we're like.
We ain't got time for the bullshit. We ain't got time for the bullshit. Go on with that.
Yay!
No. Nope. You don't like what I have to stay your bad ass over there. Stay over there somewhere. You don't have to be
Exactly.
in my face. You don't have to like
If you
me.
think
but you gonna
Andrea was
respect
bad
me,
with the swearing, you have
So,
not
yeah.
heard me
We ain't
yet
got time
on
for
camera.
it.
You ain't heard me on camera when it comes to swearing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard
me.
you last
That's why
time
he's
'cause
giving me permission.
I was minding my P's and Q's, and then you were just F-bombing. I was like, woohoo, this is my kind of party.
Well, this is what I mean, because I always say to people that tune in is if they've got a problem with us swearing, that's not our problem, that's their problem, because all we're doing is expressing how we feel. That's all I say. Yeah.
I got some
Why
pretty
should we
roses.
let-
And my mom says it's best to let it out.
Exactly.
Like my
better
pretty
out
roses.
than in.
I
Oh,
got some pretty roses.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
I ain't got anything.
Those are pretty. My mommy loves yellow ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
right,
weird because
well,
I'm on this on my phone and then I'm watching it on my iPad, so my iPad is glitching. It looks like funny.
It's like delayed.
that's okay.
Yeah, delayed reaction.
Right, well, what we need to do is get you two started.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Obviously, we could talk about that off camera. But yeah, is there
What's up,
anything
y'all?
else you ladies want to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, I'm just so excited for this opportunity. I am a little nervous, but I'm so happy for you to throw me in the deep end because that's the only way I'm going to learn. And
I'll literally do it then.
Just share my message, my story, bring in some guests, just add to what is already awesome, the mental health warriors. So thank you.
Becca?
Yeah, I can't really top that. Just everything she said. But yeah, I think it's important. I think it's important that for everybody that might be watching right now to have a safe Christmas. Don't be afraid to go and get help from someone. If you are going through domestic violence or mental health right now, don't be alone.
Exactly. Yeah, and always remember, because obviously Christmas, it's not about decorations or alcohol or gifts or anything
it's
like
just a
that.
facade.
It's about coming together. That's what it's about. It's about coming together, and that is the true meaning of Christmas. And I know loneliness and mental health is the biggest, not just around Christmas, but all year round. But it only touches around Christmas. So don't just go and check on families and friends. Check on your neighbours and ask them if they're okay. And if they go yeah, or single word answers, ask them again.
Yeah, I agree.
Ask
And
them
remember
again.
that if you're watching, you have the four of us. You know, you can always inbox one of us.
Message us, yeah.
My inbox is always open. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Andrea always
That
gives
does
time in the day
happen.
for everyone.
I mean, people do inbox and times have a rough time.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, well, I think I should wrap up, make this
They
an
too.
early one.
I know what you're saying. Also, look out for the ones that we see as strong. They might need us the most.
Yeah.
They
I
just
got some
aren't
of that.
telling you.
I got some of that. I know she's breaking up.
Yeah, sadly, you know, I agree with you, Andrea. I had a friend that took her life and none of us saw it coming, you know.
Yeah.
So it's really important to check on the ones that you least expect, you know.
Especially men.
Yeah.
Especially men. Yeah, because obviously I know domestic violence is most proportion is women are victims, but so are men.
Yeah,
Men are
but
victims as well.
there's that whole messaging that men don't cry, so men do not speak up, you know? So it's really sad, and that's another thing that I'm really passionate about, is just having a space where men feel safe enough to say, hey, I'm not okay, and it's okay not to be okay, you know?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm going to share a bit of plans for 2023. Obviously, this is our final Thursday for me and Andrea for this show. We're now flipping over to Friday nights after New Year, starting the 6th. Obviously, Annette Chiappe, she was covering about self-care, but now she's flipping that over to talk about sexual abuse. So, yeah. So maybe you can hit her up. I don't know what Dale's up to. He'll probably carry on doing what he does brilliant. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if anyone wants to be a guest, drop us a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're all looking. We'll always look. We're always finding guests, aren't we? We're always looking for them. Yes, Andrea looks like. Shut up, Adam.
I think it's the internet. I think she's frozen.
Yeah, it could be the weather where she is, though. It is icy and snowy where she is.
Yeah, she did say so.
So, yeah, right.
Terry, what's them pictures behind you?
These?
Yeah, what is it?
So this one's a Buddha.
I can't make it.
And this one is a dream catcher.
Cool.
Did you draw them yourself?
No, so this one I bought. I'm obsessed with Buddhas. And actually, I'm obsessed with dream catchers. They're all over my house as well. This one was painted for me by a friend in South Africa, and I brought it over with me.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah. And we could be saying goodbye to StreamYard anyway. So, could be flipping over to another platform. But we'll keep you updated. But we've got plans as well, Terry, aren't we? Where we're not just going to get the show promoted on the day. We're going to do it 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, I think that's key, you know. Share it as much as we can. And please, if you're watching and you know anybody that could benefit from this, invite them to the group, invite them to the page, check out the YouTube, all of those awesome things so that whoever needs this can get it, you know. I think it's important that we share.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right.
I will also.
Yeah, absolutely. All I can say is happy holidays, everyone. And hope you have a good one.
Yeah.
Right.
Christmas.
See you later. Don't go anywhere, you two.
Bye.